What up, everybody? Stan Smith from Iron Sharp Canine. Did you just get a dog? Did you adopt it? Did you get a puppy and you're thinking about, oh, I need to go do something with my dog. I need to burn some energy and get my dog socialized around other dogs. And you're probably thinking about taking them to a dog park. We're going to show you how we would take our dogs to a dog park, so you guys stay tuned. Alright, so you're thinking about taking your dog to a dog park. There are a couple things that you really want to consider, especially if you have a young dog who hasn't gotten all their shots yet. You're taking your dog to a place where a lot of people, and more than likely a lot of irresponsible people, are taking their dogs. So they probably don't have their shots. You don't know what these dogs got, so you can get your puppies very sick by exposing them to situations just like this. So instead of going inside of a dog park, we got a puppy over here and we got a little Hero, and we're going to go on the outside of the dog park. So your dog's still going to get socialized to be around other dogs, but they're still going to learn that you are more important than other dogs. So we got a nice group of people. She's going to do the same thing with our dog. We got Hero out here, and we got some more people on the way. But what we're going to do is we're going to go outside this trail. It's pretty nice outside of the Trinity River. We're going to take the dogs out. We're going to do some obedience, and there should be some dogs on the inside. And we'll talk more about the do's and the don'ts of dog park. So one thing that we would do is we'd come out on the outside of the park, and it's not very many dogs in there right now. It's about noontime, and I guess people have real jobs, so they're out doing work, not with their dogs. But we got our dogs out here, and I want him to just pay attention to me while other stuff is going on. The thing about a dog park is you cannot control other people's dogs, just like this here. This dog's running up and investigating, and just because our dogs aren't dog aggressive, you don't know what another dog is. And if that dog does something to your dog, especially a puppy at this age, it could hurt that dog's confidence for a long time. And then you are going to have reactivity issues because the dog is going to feel like, oh, I got to defend myself before something else happens to me. So you want to be safe whenever you're working with your dog, people. People often think, oh, I need to socialize my dog. I just need to let them play with other dogs. And you want your dog to get along with every dog. And that's just not realistic. Because think about yourself. She doesn't always get along with me. And there's nothing that's going to force her to get along with me if she doesn't want to. So if I'm getting on Jamie's nerves and she can't get away from me, you know how she's going to react? She may react incorrectly. And you're going to teach your dog to do something incorrectly because you don't want them to be reactive. You want your dog looking for guidance. You want your dog to be trusting you in any situation. So don't force your dog to be, oh, my dog has to be social. Be realistic with your dog. If your dog isn't a social dog, don't try to make them, and don't take them to situations like this, which is going to make that problem worse. So this is going to be a good real life distraction here. She's got her pup, we got Hero, so we're going to put him in a control position. Hero.
Jamie, I need you to put him in that crate.
I know, I'm coming.
Hey.
Now you're going to stay right there.
Good. And all we're doing is keeping his attention on us. He's aware. Hero. Good. But we don't want him to be, oh, my instant reaction is to say hi to that other dog. Hey. Hero. Yes. Good. And it's going to be a work in progress. You always are going to be working on something, and especially if this is the first time your dog goes, yeah, ideally I want Hero just to not even acknowledge that that dog is there, but he's still a puppy, and I can't expect him to be perfect like I would out of a Rocco or a Boot, or even like Jamil would with Creed. These dogs have to be built. You have to build your dog from the ground up. We know what we want them to do, but they don't. As much as we try to make them humans, they aren't. They don't understand exactly what we want them to do. So we got to get them in situations just like this and set up exactly how they should be acting. And then the more you do with them, he's going to start learning exactly what he's supposed to be doing. So what we're going to do next is we're going to actually get another dog, and we're going to set up that same scenario, and we're going to show him properly of what he's supposed to be doing when another dog is walking by. So y'all stay tuned. So when you are taking your dog out, there's going to be situations that you didn't perform, or they didn't perform properly. So we're going to go back and we're going to set up that same scenario, and we're going to show him exactly what he should be doing in that situation and what he's not supposed to be doing. So that dog came over and walked close to him, and Hero was like, I want to say hi, but we need him to start paying attention to his handler versus other stuff that's going on. So we got Jamie and her pup, and she's gonna walk by and she's gonna keep her dog interested on her, and this isn't Boot, and Hero is gonna be more interested on me this time. So you ready? Yep, let's go. Good. Then we're gonna come over here and do it again. Come back, James. Yes. Free. Good boy. Good boy. And once the dog knows exactly how they're supposed to win, they're going to be more likely to do that, because dogs don't want to get corrected. They're just like us. Once we know the rules, we're going to know how to respond.
Thank you.
How are you guys? How are you? Good, guys. And this is going to be a lot more socialization for your dog, because it's a lot of random events happening. This is the third set of bikes that came around. There's a runner running down. Again, you are controlling the outcome for the most part, because we can see what's going to happen. Most people are going to let you know they're coming behind you, so your dog has a chance to do the right thing in these situations. So Jamie, one more time, please. Oh, good boy. Yes. Good boy. Free. One more time. He did not do it properly. One more.
Good boy. Ready.
Good boy. Yes, sir. Free. Now it is. Small wins. We're going to have to spend a lot more time with Hero than we have been. We just have been allowing him to grow up. With that bully side of him, sometimes he just doesn't want to work. And I'm not going to force him. I'm not going to get frustrated. And I've just been spending a lot of time with Boots because I like Boots. So whenever you're working with your dog, people, take your time. Build that dog up. Do not get in a rush. And just take care of your dog.